chick? Or was it
I
no?
don't
Was it
know.
the skinny?
No,
It was a skinny fucking. I know who you're talking about. I know who
she
you're
had
talking
black
about.
hair. The one I didn't know Bob left after like he went home with her, and then she said she had herpes, so he took off. And then I saw.
Do you remember?
I saw that fucking. There you go.
Herpes. Every time the word herpes comes up, I got to do that. I'm sorry. That's just how it works now. Right? So don't say herpes. Herpes.
Oh yeah, that Valtrex commercial came on. They're like 2/3 of people that contract herpes didn't know their partner had it. I'm like, holy shit, that means 1/3 just didn't give a fuck.
That's fucked up. It's fucking right up, man.
Well, the worst part about it is I couldn't get another drink the rest of the night.
She's like, yeah, she's spitting it. She's squirting herpes into it.
She just acted like I wasn't there. I'm like, another drink, please. Waving it at her. She's and shit.
Fuck you, motherfucker. All right, let me start this fucking shit like normal, and then we'll get fucking rolling here, okay?
Why not?
All right, you're not gonna hear me for a second. Everybody, be quiet, okay? Just you and me, Dub. Just you and me.
Coming to you live on your chin. This is the Going Deep Show.
What the hell kind of a two-bit operation are they running out of this treehouse, Cooper?
Fighting for evil, because good is dumb. I'm the kid. This is the Going Deep Show. God damn it.
What the fuck?
We had a little technical difficulties early on. It's par for the course, right? Joining me tonight, G fucking dog.
And the motherfucker.
I'm the devil's candy.
If you'd like to reach us, join us at Studio Going Deep Show. That's the email call. Tonight on this show, we're going to talk about all sorts of nonsense. We're going to talk death. Let me turn my music down. Jesus fucking Christ. Lord. All kinds of buttons and shit here. Everybody can see me on webcam. I'm live. The girls are gone tonight, and I'm really I want to get in the studio, and I want to go to fucking bed. This is what happens when you get to be an old motherfucker. You're like, nobody's here to bug me? Fucking A, right? So I can go to sleep, man. Because you know why? When you have children, you know, here's what your life consists of. You walk around and you do nothing but this. You want to just rip their fucking heads off all the time.
Shut the hell up.
That's how it is. Those are the words that are constantly crossing your mind, and you just cannot say them out loud. It's just a wonderful thing. It is. Tonight, it is episode 1318. Now, I started this in a Google Hangout live on the website and shit like this. But for some reason, if you decide to start the show earlier, Google, I don't know what, or YouTube or whoever the fuck they are, they don't like to keep their shit. I don't know how it operates. We're technically supposed to start in about 3 seconds at 8:30. And now I started at 8:20, or I wanted to start about 8:10, 8:15. And they would not let me find where the original files that I was gonna fucking go live with. So if you're trying to tune in live on the goddamn website at 8hole.com, I apologize. I don't know. Okay, I need a fucking person to handle this shit. All right, I'm sick of this fucking bullshit. Okay.
What the fuck?
You know,
you dedicate your time to surfing porn, creep searching, your daughter's friends. You know.
Everyone, listen to me, G-Dub. This is the creep search. You're right on topic tonight. After last week's episodes, where I kind of let it slip out of my mouth, that when the shows are done and the girls that come in here are shitting and sitting around, when they leave, what do? You become friends with them on Facebook and all the other social media networks, so you can see their Instagram pictures of their butts and stuff. You know what I'm saying, right?
Bikini shots or worse.
What the fuck is social networking for? But to totally creep on chicks, right?
Right.
So last week I revealed that I do a search on the girl who came in. Her nickname on the show, Sleep Nasty. If you want to go back, find her. 1303 through 1305. She was on the program. Sleep Nasty. Look her up. lo and behold, she went to school with my child. Okay, my older child. So I kind of let it slip out that I did a little quote unquote research. You motherfuckers call me out on it. God damn it. And you called it fucking creep search. So I, being the smart person that I am, you go to the source of everything on the internet. You know what the source of the internet, everything on the internet is, G-Dub?
Google.
No, fuck Google. It's the Urban Goddamn Dictionary.
I was close.
If it's not in the goddamn Urban Dictionary, it doesn't fucking exist. I think that's where memes begin. Well, memes beginning like 4chan and fucking Reddit and all these other fucking places all over the place. But
Mostly 4chan.
if it hasn't leached into the fucking world of the Urban Dictionary, it technically doesn't exist as far as I'm concerned. So I did a search. Of course, creep search is there. Creep search is there. And I'm thinking to myself, some motherfucker probably has a goddamn domain. I look it up. Nobody's got fucking creepsearch.com. Guess who has it now? Fucking A-Right, man. You're fucking A-Right. I got it. I got fucking creep search. Okay?
This guy's fucking creepy, man. Look at him.
So, what I plan to do with this creep search is, whenever anybody's coming into the program here, I want to fuck with their heads, and I'm gonna make creep search an automatic search that just points over to their Facebook page.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So that's what's gonna happen. All right. So I think that it's a noble cause.
I like it.
Every time you want to fuck with some peeps, man, you just fucking creep search those motherfuckers. Eventually, it will become a real search engine, I think. Don't you think? And what will be listed there are all the criminal sexual, the sexual offenders. It'll be there. Creep search. Don't you think?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
You can make that happen. Except I think what we should do is we should not. What we need to do when you think of pedophiles and you think of sexual offenders, you immediately go to guys, don't you? Isn't that what you think? It's like some aggressive motherfucking guys. Right? Am I right?
Yeah, because anytime some hot chick does some like younger dude, like some hot teacher, you're like, fuck yeah. I
know. It makes me wish I was getting some fucking from my goddamn teachers and shit like this. But what I think we need to do with creep search is we live in a world now where women are whipping their titties out for equality and they're doing all sorts of pissing and moaning about we need to be equals and blah, 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 blah. I think what I'm going to do with creep search is I'm going to put stories on there that are only women teachers molesting students. How about that? Doesn't that sound equal?
There we go.
That sounds pretty fair. I think that's a great idea. Fucking bitches. It's equality, man. Equality works in all sorts of directions, whether you want it to be equal or not. I think that's great. Don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Is Hustler still around? Because what's his face from Hustler, man? It seems like he'd be paying all these hot teachers to get naked.
Mm-hmm.
He'd always try and get these chicks to get naked.
It's Larry Flint.
Larry Flint. Yeah, I want to say Larry David, but that was a Curb Your Enthusiasm Seinfeld guy.
Yeah, Larry Flint. Larry Flint. He's great. I love the People versus Larry Flint movie. It's a great movie about free speech. My favorite is when you're wearing the American flag diaper. The recent stories with him have been that he wants to buy the Playboy Mansion.
Really?
Yes. Now, one of the stipulations for anybody who's buying the Playboy Mansion is that they have to let Hef still live in the Playboy Mansion. Did you know this?
Yes, I did.
What the fuck is up with that shit? It's like, I'll sell you my house as long as my decrepit old skeleton can stay here until my fucking death. The hell kind of a deal is that?
The Playboy Mansion is like in teardown status.
Is it really? It's pretty fucking. I can imagine it's probably pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah. Like I guess Hef just lets dogs run around and shit on everything, and he refuses changing the decor. Like everything's from like the 70s and shit.
Back in the heyday when Playboy was the shit, man. Yeah. Now it's this is the first month where they're not doing the nudity and things like this. Now, I read an article today, of course, by a woman, and she's talking about how Playboy was like this X-rated thing. And I was, you don't lead in a paragraph about a Playboy story and tell me that that is an X-rated fucking magazine, because it's not a fucking X-rated magazine. This is from some dumb fucking millennial who's probably never even fucking cracked open a goddamn Playboy, thinking it's all like these are the same bitches that think Howard Stern's all controversial and shit. When that fucking ship has sailed, Howard Stern has been controversial since like the fucking mid 80s, the early 90s. Everybody who's had their tit in a ringer about Howard Stern back in the day is just from what they fucking heard from other shit. So this I read this article, and this, of course, is by a chick. She's fucking pissing and moaning about, saying all like, it doesn't live up to everyone's modern fetishes and all this other bullshit. It's just I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that because I'm a traditionalist in certain extent, but I do tend to lean towards the future. I'm a futurist. I love and want the future to fucking come. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, I understand where they're coming from. All the nudity porn he wants a keystroke away.
Not just that. If you want a whip, I want whips and chains. I want each chain link to be pink on every other link. I would also like there to be some fucking fruit flies hovering around the anus while someone is wearing a fucking straitjacket with a mohawk and purple fucking sideburns. I mean, you can narrow it down to the fucking most crazy nuts kind of fucking thing in the world. I mean, that's the only explanation for the micro penis, okay? Who the fuck would know that that's a goddamn thing if it weren't for the fucking internet? Am I right?
Yeah. I want to know what the going rate is for these chicks that get tied up and electrocuted and fucking get like the jaws of life in their butthole and all that stuff.
Oh shit! I know, man. I know. I want to. The thing is, it's like Red and I, for the most part, we're pretty fucking tame. There's not a lot of craziness going on. There's like some lubes and some extra things. She's got a fucking $150 vibrator. She's got, she's bought me pocket pussies when she was pregnant. That's the extent of it. We get some toys. We don't use them all that much. We're pretty ho-hum, I'd say, as long as she's got a little whip thing in a drawer. She likes to put little lotiony shit on my fucking dick and suck it. That kind of shit, okay? Nothing, no fucking straps. Don Tang was in here the other day talking about straps and shit. Yeah, we've done this. We've done that. We did the old electrical wire shit, tie each other down type of stuff. But after you've seen all of this shit on the internet, all this stuff, what becomes fucking normal? What becomes the norm is all that shit, and then just regular ho-hum fucking sex becomes just regular and hot again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. It is February, okay? So what I would like to do, everyone, you know what month it is, god damn it. It's N-Bomb month. That's what I like to call it. Motherfucking N-Bomb month, motherfucker. Today I tried to listen to some ghetto music. I do appreciate the old school gangsta rap. I do. Dub, I did. I listened to some of this and that. I think last episode I mentioned listening to the little Black Sheep action. Everybody in the modern day is like, who the fuck is that? Who the hell is that? But what I wanted to do, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, I tried to figure out if we could possibly have Black Hotties of the Week. And it came to the conclusion that that's fucking impossible because there's no hot black chicks. I'm joking.
That's
There's
fucking
some way
great.
fucking hot black chicks. Halle Berry, she's half black, right? Does that count for anything? She's all right.
Yeah.
She's good looking.
If you can drink out of a water fountain in the 50s, then you're black.
I want to give you the real hottie of the week now. And what you people out there, not that the black people wouldn't be, not that the black chick wouldn't be the real hottie. I'm going to come up with a black chick. Don't get me wrong, okay? It won't be Whoopi Goldberg. All right, I promise you that. Won't be Whoopi. As hot as she is, somebody blasted cum all over her eyebrows, and those fuckers melted off. So, yeah, she's fucking taking loads in the face. I can tell. But that we will find a hottie. This week's hottie, though, and it's a disturbing one. Okay? You're going to look this up on the Goog. Everybody hit the Goog, Googl, and I think there's an E at the end of it, google.com. Hit that shit. Type in Katie May, Katiemay. Now, the reason I bring this girl up is because beginning of the week, I find her Instagram account. I find her Snapchat account. I find all this fucking wonderful goodness. I just saw her Snapchatting just like 3 or 4 days ago. Okay. Well, not that we're cursed in any type of way here, but that girl had a fucking stroke 2 days ago, and she's fucking dead now. Okay.
So she overdosed on coke. That's what you're saying.
She was at a photo. I don't know all the details. I know that what I've heard is she was at a photo shoot, and she took a tumble. I don't know if she was drunk and what the fuck was going on, but she she hit her head and had some problems. She was tweeting out about her hitting her head, and the next thing you know, she has a stroke, critical condition. This morning I wake up, bickety boom, motherfucker is dead. And this is not the first time that I have discovered a hottie, and within a day or two, she's fucking dead. Now you're like going, holy shit, kid, what the fuck are you talking about?
So hottie of the week, Nancy Grace.
Hottie of the week, Nancy. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory. Back in the day, I think it was like 1995. I can pull up this. I can pull up the wiki because I just saved it today. Back in 1995, my parents leave to go to Texas for a vacation. I'm left at home with I don't know if we had fucking animals. I don't know what the fuck my parents did. They decided it was a good idea to leave me, the fucking 17, 18-year-old home. I must have been fucking in college at that point. Just a stupid fucking move. I was 20 years old. I was 20 years old. I couldn't buy beer yet. Couldn't buy alcohol because I remember having to ask somebody who was a year older than me to buy fucking alcohol for me. I actually had 2 sources of this alcohol, these beverages. This is back before I liked beer. So we got a bunch of cases of beer, and then we also got a bunch of wine coolers. Do you remember that phenomenon when you were a kid and you were just starting to get on the old alcohol bandwagon?
Oh yeah, Boone's Farm was the early shit for us.
Let's get some wine coolers. Now, nothing sounds more fucking gay than wine coolers. Okay, that's fine. The only thing that sounds more gay than that is Zima. Do you want some Zimas? I do recall some girls that I was hanging out with at the time liking the Zimas. Okay. So what happens is this is the first year I can remember having the internet at my parents' house. We were paying for America Online. And I believe this is like the week that I discover that when you get online, America Online, you can like search and stuff and stay within their message boards. It was pretty much America Online was like a website, and you just had categories, but they made it look like it was its own little interface and shit like this. And it kind of deceived you in a way where you didn't think that you could get out of that little environment there. You know what I'm saying, G-Dub?
Oh yeah, I remember.
So what happens is my buddy, who's now my current boss now, he shows me that you can get this thing called an internet browser. I was like, what internet browser? What the fuck is that? So he shows me this thing called Mozilla. Okay. Do you remember Mozilla? Mozilla came out before Netscape Navigator. Okay. So
he shows me Mozilla. I did not know that.
Yeah. Mozilla eventually becomes Netscape Navigator. He shows me Mozilla. He shows me, and Netscape was like the thing. So I log in and I remember being able to search for Playboy and search for certain things. And I remember looking up Nikki Taylor. Nikki Taylor was a very, very super fucking hot Sports Illustrated swimsuit model at the time. She was like with Kathy Ireland and Elle McPherson, that kind of like stat. She was up there. She's fucking hot. Well, she had like a 16 or 17-year-old sister named Chrissy Taylor. So I discover Chrissy Taylor. I'm totally. This is way, way, way back in the day. This is like 1995. Okay, 95. How many fucking years is that ago?
A lot of listeners weren't born yet, I think.
Who the fuck? What, 95? I don't know how to do mathicals very good. Is that like 21 years ago?
Yep, exactly.
20 fun. I did math. It was in my head even. Did the math in my head there. So I find this. I do creep search back and then. It was hard to do creep search, but there were guys. There were way creepier people than me out there on the internet because they were putting up galleries of this Chrissy Taylor, who was only 16 or 17 years old at the time. Up on the internet, you could search, you could find, and then I find her. I'm like, dude, look at this girl. Oh my God. I was completely infatuated with this chick, right? I go to sleep. The next day I get up, front page on I think Yahoo was back then, Yahoo or WebCrawl or some other fucking search engine was way back in then.
Remember
Right.
Excite?
Right. Oh yeah. Headline pops through: Nikki Taylor's sister, Chrissy Taylor, dead at age 17. Like the fucking next day, the exact same shit that
You're
happened.
thinking, well, I wonder if she's still warm.
I kind of back then I was like, but I never usually the internet and things that happen on the internet don't really affect me a lot. But I can remember thinking to myself, is it cool that I was on the cutting edge of knowing when the fuck that bitch died and who the fuck she even was?
Right.
And I learned it from the internet. You know, when you do something first on the internet and you're just like, holy shit, I just did that on the internet. And it just like, one of the first things I remember doing is streaming music and streaming the police scanners and stuff. I remember that very vividly. The police scanner thing was amazing. You could listen to police scanners in Chicago and LA and fucking Dallas and Miami and New York, all over the place. You could listen to police scanners. It was fucking great. And now you can do it on your phone. But it's just the first time you did shit though, you were like, this thing is fucking working and I'm doing this. And your mind just was expanded into this like vast, like all the possibilities just opened wide up. It was amazing. What do you remember about first getting online?
Oh God, this will take people back to where before anybody fucking knows all the shit. I had an Amiga computer, which was not an IBM or Apple, and I don't know if it was before AOL or if I just didn't have it, but my first internet experience was bulletin boards.
Oh yeah, I remember bulletin boards.
And for the people that don't remember, no, bulletin boards were locally set up in somebody's home, and you could really only call local numbers. You couldn't call long distance bulletin boards, so they're like little community. I don't know what the word is, like web stations,
Right. I remember some bulletin boards, and I remember the first time I transferred a file into a board, and then went to a school. I went to Delta. I remember transferring a file into a bulletin board, going and finding the bulletin board from Delta College, and finding the file that I put in there, and I thought that was like the coolest fucking shit ever.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it had to be broken up into smaller packets, smaller pieces when you did such a thing. Then learning about anything like file transfer, FTP, all that kind of shit. When I first did it, you were just like, holy shit, I can send things in this virtual space to people anywhere in the fucking planet. It just like, I remember putting my first website up in like the fall of 1994, which is just that it's insane to think that was 22 fucking years ago. And I can remember it. I probably can find the fucking files. I probably have the whole damn thing somewhere still. The first things I put up on the internet. And one thing that's really cool about what we're doing here on the show is we're flooding everyone with all of this information, all this bullshit, all this talk. But the great thing about it to me is I don't keep a diary. I don't write down a lot of stuff when it comes to who I'm hanging out with and what my friends are doing and everything. This audio file is that. Before I started recording with you tonight, G-Dub, J-Mac sends me a text message, screen grab of a show that he goes, he's on the treadmill. Right now, he's listening on the treadmill to episode number 961, okay? He says, he goes, on the treadmill, man, this is freaking hilarious. In my ears right now, the treadmill, fucking hilarious, okay? Now, the show notes for this is from October 2011. So this is 5 fucking years ago. And it's a throwback. So I released that show, which is a throwback even further. Okay, it's Wally, J-Mac, G-Dub in studio. They discuss Hugh Hefner's new 19-year-old twins. Ironically, we're talking about Hugh Hefner tonight.
Right.
Beating up old ladies while banging them in blue balls that get tossed around. J-Mac is real mellow and out of place, and we almost stop a fight. So, he goes back to that. That show is from probably half a decade ago. And it's just... That's a great thing about this and the internet archive, because the stuff will be saved and put up there for our children to be ashamed of us later.
Yeah. Like you sent me that the clip when I was talking about the stripper.
Yeah.
And banging the stripper's baby daddy's brother's girlfriend.
Yeah,
I was fucking thinking about that thing. Yeah. That was fucking me.
I
haven't
know.
talked about that chick in years, man. That's fucking hilarious.
I know. It was freaking insane. It was great.
This girl orgasm, even her orgasm was quiet.
I couldn't.
Even when she orgasmed,
Apparently,
she was the quietest girl I've ever fucked.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
that's beautiful.
How fucking that must have been real bored for you.
She might be a boring fuck, but she's still a fuck.
GW have officially become a soundboard here
Oh, that's
on
fucking
the program. And anytime I ask you how sex has been,
I was just like really trying to pound away on this girl, like, oh, I was trying to hurt this bitch.
it's great, man. It's great to have all this history, all this bullshit, because we're gonna forget about it. I forget about half this shit. It's just a dumb luck that I scroll back and I find an episode where it's just like, oh my god. Coincidentally, that episode is also the first episode with the brawler on at the time.
Oh, really?
And there were all sorts of awkwards happening between her and J-Mac at the moment, because I would ask a question, neither one knew how to answer or what they were fucking going, what was going on. It was very weird to listen to, and to go back and hear all that stuff. But yeah, it's fucking good, fucking good shit. Gotta love it.
Yeah, that's fucking beautiful.
This week, J-Mac sent or I don't know, maybe you sent it. Who sent the video of Pastor James Manning?
Oh, that wasn't me.
That was Jay. Jay sent Pastor James Manning. Now, let me see if I can pull it up here. This guy is the one who hated Obama. He talked about Obama the first time Obama was around. It was on some big black titties, and he's a pastor, but he is quite the fucking maniac as far as shit goes, describing things and saying stuff. Let me go back here. I can find this. He sent this to a group message. Did you go and listen to that file at all that he sent?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna play this through the mix here. I'm gonna zip ahead. Here's what's happening now. This guy is very, very anti. He's a homophobe. Okay, to put it bluntly, he's a homophobe. He's against Obama as well. He's a black guy against Obama. Okay. Now, what's happened is he hasn't paid some taxes or some shit on his church. Okay, so he's describing to everybody how it's an impossibility that because the story is a bunch of lesbos and a bunch of gays want to buy the church and turn it into some gay shit, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So he goes crazy on this fucking shit, right? Okay, I'm gonna zip to about the halfway through this mark here, and I'm gonna play this now. If it gets confusing, I'll pause and I'll explain a little bit more. But here he is. He's talking about how impossible it's gonna be for any of these lesbian or gay groups to buy his church, and the only way it would happen is if this thing happens. Okay, so listen to this shit.
Gloating.
Okay, just a second now.
But I see this, as many of the elders have discussed, as just more of an opportunity for us to get more press and to get more.
Okay, what he's talking about there's a lot of stories about the lesbians saying they're going to buy it, right? And he's like, yeah, we're going to get some publicity.
More coverage to explain our position and as to who we are. Right now, the articles are jumping all over the place. I've gotten calls from everybody about this, the news organization. In fact, I share this with you to all the sodomites that think that you're going to purchase this church and foreclosure sale. Let me tell you something. Before you can ever own the Lord's house, because that's what this is.
That's right.
Like, this is the Lord's house. This ain't no damn bathhouse.
Right.
This ain't no fag house. This is the Lord's house.
Amen.
And before you can ever own this property, hook or crook to own this property, you will be men who are fags with testicles will be carrying babies in their testicles and giving birth to them through their anus. That's how impossible it is for you to get this out. When you start carrying a baby in your bags and birthing that baby through your ass, then you can own this house. Until I see you pull a baby out your ass, you ain't gonna pull this church out from underneath us. And boom shakalaka goes right there. And all
Boom
you
shakalaka.
go to hell and do it now. I'm James David Manning, everybody. I'm the Lord's servant.
That right there, man. He's intense about that. He said there's an impossibility, man, unless you're fucking giving birth out of your fucking asshole. I thought that was great. What do you think of that guy? He's pretty fucking intense, man. I want to go to that goddamn church. I'd go to that fucking church. Sounds like the kind of church I want to fucking go to.
Speaking of churches I want to go to see the Satanic Temples back in the news.
Are they really? I subscribe to their YouTube channel, and it's funny because I'm in the house, and I think I look at Brooke every time I'm wanting to watch some of that shit, and she's like, no. We're wrapping this one up, man. Let's talk about that in the next half an hour here. Satanic Temple. I like the sound of that. It's Black History Month. Hottie of the week this week will be Whoopi Goldberg. There you go. We have to find a live Hottie of the week since ours is dead. Tonight on tap, I was drinking Tri-City Brewery's Belgian Triple. It's getting me fucked right up. I'm totally in my wife beater tonight and my pajamas already. The girls are gone. I'm in for the night. G-Dub, do you have any final words for fans and friends out there?
Man, drink up, everybody. Have a good night.
If you'd like to reach us, send us an email, studio@goindeepshow.com. It's been a great episode here of the show to catch up with G-Dub. And much more to come. This has been episode 1318 of the program. Stay tuned for much, much more. I am the kid. Make sure you guys chill to the fucking next episode. Dude, I love this new system, man. It's so fucking good. So fucking good, man.
Yeah, that's pimping, man.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good. If you are, you gotta go pee or anything?
I'm alright.
Okay, I just gotta send a little text out to the girl. I think Brooks just sent me a message earlier. But yeah, dude, it's the the setup's great. I mean, to be able to pull that clip up like that and just fucking play it and shit, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
And nothing's recording into the computer anymore. It's recording into this freaking monster mixer here. I should send you a freaking video of it. It's fucking nuts. Here, I'll do something. Watch this. Big video. Hello, G-Dub. Now you can see the mixer and all of the other bullshit that is playing here as I talk. Bam. Okay. I'm sending that to you. Check that out. You're going to be like, what the fuck is all those buttons for? How's work and everything going, man? Everything?
Yeah, same old, man. Fucking.
It's been a different.
Work.
What's that?
The work's work. Kids stabbing each other and shit. You know how it goes.
Seriously?
There was some chick on Friday stabbed herself in the leg.
Ugh.
Like on purpose.
On purpose?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Just
Hello, G-Dub. Now you can see the mixer and all of the other bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, the chick decided it was time to stab herself in the leg.
Ugh.
You know what? The other thing we gotta talk about is the legal rape blogger.
What?
You hear about this?
No.
This guy. I'm trying to pull up an article. I gotta fix my computer, man. I got some fucking virus action going on. Let me see. Legal rape blogger organizes covert meetings for men. Anyway, this blogger, he advocates pro rape on his blog.
Oh god, I remember seeing something about this. Yeah, let's definitely fucking bring this up. Let's start this fucker. Let's start it up. Fucking rolling. Actually, yeah, I got plenty of beer, plenty of good stuff. Okay. All right, let me go quiet for a second here. Wait a sec. Oops, that didn't happen. Stop.
Coming to you live on your chin. This is the Going Deep Show.
Bring it in, it's showtime, right?
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. I'm the kid. This is once again the Going Deep Show. Joining me this evening from his lair, his underground lair, the infamous goddamn G-Dub.
What's up, motherfuckers?
If you'd like to get a hold of us, send us an email, studio@goindeepshow.com. Also, make sure you visit 8hole. That's 8HOL. Fuck the E. Nobody needs a goddamn E. Okay? When you're in school, you don't want an E. We don't need an E now. Just pretend the O is a hard. Is it a hard O? I think they call it the hard O, which I like. I think that's fucking hot. When you get a hard O. You ever had a hard O before?
Oh, yeah.
You ever dished out a hard O, G-Dub?
A few in my lifetime.
I think the Dubster has definitely dished out a hard O before. Don't you think? But sometimes, it doesn't happen.
Me personally, I've been blackout drunk and unable to have sex.
I mean, it happens. What are you going to do? But then you find a hot chick.
Just get a nice, tight little pussy.
And then you have a tight, nice little pussy. So it's good shit. Before we began the show, you mentioned rape. We need rape music, everybody. Should we have rape music? Let me find rape music.
What's that, like Chaos 88?
Should it be aggressive rape music or kind of like calm, like lure them in rape music?
Like Marvin Gaye?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find some like calming. Nope, that's not it. That sounds more like porn music. How about this? Nope, that's too loud. How about this one? Oh yeah, it's time for raping. No, that's too aggressive. How about this? Oh yeah, come to my house for raping. Okay, here we go. Tell me the rape story, G-Dub.
All right, so legal rape blogger.
Legal rape.
Yeah. This guy he made a blog advocating that rape should be legal on private property.
I'm sorry, that is not right. That is fucking wrong, man.
Warning!
Dude,
Alien approaching!
that guy needs to be fucking arrested, like, immediately. How do you even fucking say that?
You can have any opinion you want, man. There's Mambo out there saying that, guys should be allowed to be in love with children and shit. So you can say anything you fucking want, man.
I guess it's true. Like, where does the free speech kind of like hit the brakes,
Yeah, so he believes on private property, rape should be legal.
Dude, I think that's fucked right up, man. And you know me, we fight for evil because good is dumb. That's that saying at the beginning of the show is not anything that we fucking actually mean. We say that because we like the movie Spaceballs, okay? We don't really advocate for fucking being evil, you pieces of shit. Yeah, okay. That is fucking. That's borderline. That is. Oh, guys. Yeah. That's a little. That's pushing it, motherfucks. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have daughters. I don't want fucking legal raping going on anywhere near them. Okay.
Oh, we're not advocating for this.
Absolutely not. Everyone. What I'm really worried about is like some little fucking 12-year-old kid listened to us and they thought we were like really evil and shit, and now they're like, "What? They're not really evil? What? Why can't you be evil? You have long hair. You use the devil for your logo. Why aren't you really evil?" And it's like, no. I'm sorry. Rape is pretty fucking bad. I don't want somebody raping me, man. That's the biggest thing. It's like every time you're gonna do something to somebody else, you have to think to yourself, would I want that person to do that to me? That's a rule of thumb. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah. So the group was supposed to meet at this park,
Uh-oh.
and they had a code word.
Uh-oh, what's the code? Was the
like-
code word rape me?
No, this was a code word to get to the actual meetup.
Oh, like when you, yeah, okay, I get you.
So somebody would come up to them and say, "Do you know where I can find a pet shop?" And the members were supposed to respond, "Yes, it is right here."
A pet shop.
That was a secret code to get to the meetup for the pro rape group.
No shit.
But then a group called Fury, Feminist Uprising to Resist Inequality and Exploitation, was going to hold a counter protest at the same park at the same time. And then a group of women boxers were going to show up.
Oh, yeah. I did read this headline. This headline came through earlier in the day today. Now, everybody, I'm struggling with. You do Twitter, right? You do the tweets and the twits and twats and all this shit.
I have my Blame Nancy Grace Twitter, but I don't really use it.
I have Twitter up all day, and I follow a bunch of people, and that did come through. But there's so many news sources out there right now, and I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to gather new information. That did come through while I was reading some other article, and what's fucked up about it is I showed that to Don Tang at lunch today, the rape thing about people beating the boxers beating the shit out of the guy, and then I didn't even go to fucking read the story. How fucking numb am I to news and things now? That story, which is like right up my fucking alley. There's no, it just goes by the wayside. How the fuck is that a possibility? Are we just coming overwhelmed with the news and headlines and shit all fucking day?
It's true, man. I've skated past it like 3 times till I finally clicked on it and was like, okay, I need to.
Yeah, I remember seeing what you're exactly what you're talking about twice just today, and I didn't even think about. I thought about for a second, like, yeah, we should fucking read that. I should read that. It sounds fucking like a great story, and I didn't even go back to doing it. It's just there's only so much time in the day. I just don't. Sometimes shit just you gotta just okay. Let it go. But that I do like that. I do like the fact that fucking lesbo boxers are gonna beat the.
Oh, can you imagine the pussy flied fucking 4chan fucks that show up at a pro rape rally, and then these giant hulking fucking boxer lesbos, they would murder them,
Or rape them. That would be great if the fucking boxers just fucking raped them. That'd be great.
Bring a bunch of strap-ons and just go to town on these fucking
right.
breathers. Yeah, that'd be fucking great.
It would be hilarious. It'd be like, we're doing what we're fighting against.
This is a public place. We still want rape legal in public. So
we want to rape in public, man. And we're gonna. We got vibrators, motherfucker.
Yeah. So my other favorite group, I should say my favorite group, because at first I'm not with the Return of the King's pro rapists group.
Are you sure you're not with the rapers? They are douchey. I mean, come on, that is a fucking total douche move. I really would like to see what this motherfucker looks like. Does he look like a fucking raper? Because you know how people are that are like, this guy's a raper.
He looks kind of Arab or something, man. I mean, his name is like Rouge.
Seriously?
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, his name is Rouge. He's got a little beard.
His name is Rouge, like a fucking what you put on your face, like root, like a color of a duck.
Not like Rouge. Rouge. His real name is Darius Rouge Valazade.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah. So he probably comes from a country where it is legal to rape women.
I want to talk to you guys about something pretty fucking amazing, okay? Yesterday was one of these Democratic, what the fuck, when they're sitting there arguing with each other, what the fuck, it's debates, right? These debates.
Yeah.
The master debates, okay? Well, today on Twitter, I find there is a website. Now, G-Dub, I'm going to make you go to this website, and if you hadn't seen it already, you're going to love this shit, okay? Go to trumpdonald.org. Have you been to trumpdonald.org? You're going to love everything about it. What it is, it's this photo of Donald Trump and it's animated. You can move about the screen around his head. Okay, there's a trumpet there. There's a trumpet that is pointing at his face. Okay, and when you hit the button, on your mouse or your phone, it even works on the phone. When you click on it, it blasts the trumpet in the Trump's face, and it blows his hair. It blows his hair up in a way. I was sitting, Don Tang at work today. We were looking at this fucking thing. We were looking at this thing for like 20 minutes, okay? But seriously, you need to go to trumpdonald.org. Everyone out there, go look at trumpdonald.org. Ga.
Oh, count how many trumpet trumps.
Are you serious? How many trumpets have been blasted in the Trump's face? Because I really want to know this.
31 million.
31 fucking million. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, at least 20,000 of those was probably you at work.
Yeah, pretty much. On tap tonight, I am drinking more Tri-City Brewery Belgian Triple. I also have a little bit of coffee here. I want to promote our friend and buddy Harless and Hughes Coffee. I have their coffee cup here. I go there every week. They have great coffee downtown. I get no money to promote them or to say that. Harless and Hughes Coffee. Local girl, local family. Great stuff. My wife is addicted to your fucking coffee. I'm addicted to your coffee too. It's fun. Good place to go. One thing I want to totally blast now. This past January, about a month ago, maybe less than a month ago, our local media coverage here, mlive.com, they fired a bunch of peeps at the Times, at the Bay City Times. One of the people was like the main editor guy who I had worked with. Really super nice dude. And I felt really bad. I felt like that was a shit fucking thing to, but it wasn't unheard of that they were letting people go. What is unheard of is the fact that their entire site and things have become lists of bullshit that no one gives a fuck about. Okay, just they're total link baiting fucking people now with what's the best this in town, the best burger, the best donut, the best cup of soup, the best beer, the best that, the best this. It's like nobody gives a fuck about that shit. Okay, because it gets a bunch of people clicking on it for 5 fucking seconds to see if their shit is in there, doesn't mean it's any type of fucking journalism that's worth fucking reading, okay?
Right.
It sucks. I have gone into every social media platform that I could possibly find. I have turned off or unfollowed or unliked all of that shit because I don't want to fucking hear who's got the best burger in fucking Michigan or who's got the best fucking this and that. Nobody gives a fuck. Everyone has different taste buds, okay? Everybody likes different things, especially when it comes to beer and food.
mlive.com, right?
Yeah, exactly. mlive.com. Okay. And I feel bad for whoever the fuck is left at mlive.com because it's just a matter of time before a fucking robot takes over for your fucking job. They don't want to pay anybody, and all they have to do is go and fucking. There's a computer algorithm out there that's got your fucking name written all over it. Okay. Oh, well, they can't cover this or they can't cover that. You're gonna say it. I know you're gonna fucking say it. It doesn't matter. This is the same bullshit that was said 5, 10, 20 years ago. They can't cover this the same way. Of course they can't. But nobody gives a fuck, and you are still going to be thrown to the side of the fucking road. Ask the most loyal of any person who's ever worked at these asshole places, okay? It's just shit. You're battling up against the entire fucking internet, which means you have to act like the rest of the fucking internet. And what that means is you got to come up with lists, and you got to come up with a bunch of link bait bullshit to try to get people to come in and do all this crap. Come on. When the greatest story that's come out of fucking MLive in the last couple of weeks has been the fucking the damn Walmart fucking asshole who proposed to the damn chick and then ended up stealing sex toys. That's the fucking shit that you guys are putting out. That's fucking great. You might as well grab the goddamn Inquirer. Remember when you used to go to Meijer's when you were a kid and you used to go through the fucking aisle and you knew the difference between that over there, which was the newspaper, and this over here, which is the fucking smut rag. You remember the difference, G-Dub?
Oh yeah, dude. Now the line is blurred.
Now the line is now, and here's the defense on that one. Well, this is still news, and we cover this and cover that and cover this and cover that. Yeah, you do. You cover the same shit because this paper is the same as it is in Saginaw, as it is in Flint, as it is in Bay City, as it is every fucking place. It's a fucking rag. Stop making paper. Make better articles and make it available in a better way. You just got soaked into the fucking system, man. It is. That's one of the biggest reasons that I fucking left was because I saw the iPad. I saw the iPad and I'm like, fuck this. I am fucking getting out of this shit.
Don't call it Super Bowl. 25 alternative names for the big game. That's on their front page.
It's on the front page of the MLive.
MLive website, yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I just can't get into it. I never did get into it as far as the online publication went because there was just too I don't know. That was at the time when I was straddling both between digital and that. And I like to keep my interests completely separate. I do. I like to keep my interests completely separate. When I was working at the newspaper and I was creating things for the hard copy, when I would get home, I would make things for the internet. And now that I do things on the internet, as far as like designing, I tend to want to record and do more audio and do more video and stuff like that. So I try to departmentalize my life in a way where I'm going to not be completely overwhelmed by one specific thing. You know what? Do you understand what I'm kind of saying a little bit? You know,
how are you celebrating World Nutella Day? Try this brownie recipe.
That's on MLive right now. That's fucking good. Oh my god, seriously. Oh god, this is it. So yeah, give me, please try to give me something hard hitting there, please. I beg of you. I beg.
What's the best? I don't know. You know, obviously they got shit on the Flint water crisis, and
they tried to. Did you see Michael Keaton calling them out?
No, what did Michael Keaton have to say?
Michael Keaton called out local news coverage on the freaking Flint water shit. Called him out, man. Like during the SAG Awards last week.
Yeah, with good reason.
There's video of it. There is actually video of it. And yeah, anyway, I need to change the subject. Let's fucking talk about some fucking awesome shit.
All right, we said we were going to talk about this show.
Which one? You mentioned what were we talking about again?
Our favorite religious group, the Satanic Temple. The Satanic Temple for Phoenix.
We need Satanic Temple music, right, G-Dub?
Yeah,
it has to be aggressive, okay? Are you ready?
Satanic Temple. It's time to talk about Satan and all of you fucking assholes who think he's real. It's Satanic Temple Talk 666. The devil is real. You are evil. You fucking pussy assholes. Satan, Satan, Satan.
Okay, all right. Okay. How was that?
That's beautiful. I hope you clip that to your soundboard every time we talk about the temple.
Okay. All right.
So, Satanic Temple forced Phoenix lawmakers to ban public prayer. So,
I like it.
So, at these Phoenix council meetings or whatever, they'd always begin with some nice, apparently Christian prayer.
Yeah.
And the council voted 5-4 to end the traditional prayer, but start with a moment of silence. Because the Satanic Temple said if you're going to pray before your meetings on February 17th, we want to give a satanic invocation before your council meeting.
I love these guys. They're such instigators, and that's what I'm all about it. If it's equality, man, if people want to have their religion thrust upon everyone, then why not have every religion thrust upon everyone? This is freaking amazing. I do. I like everything they're all about. They're great. They're great.
Yeah.
It is.
We ran into this. I ran into something similar at work today. It was kind of funny. There's like two Jewish ladies,
Mm-hmm.
The one her computer broke. So she wanted to go in. There's a shared office. It's normally held by these two real Christian ladies, and they sit there and blast gospel and prayer shit all day, right?
Oh God, seriously?
Yeah. So the Jew was going into the office to do her little treatment summary shit, and she just couldn't fucking take being in there because the lady's just blasting her fucking prayer shit and her sermons and her gospel music and. you know, I'm like Mr. Tech Guru. She's like, "Can you please get the computer in the library working? I can't sit in there and do my summary."
Gee, this totally reminds me of back in the day. I think you were on board with this. I think it was one of the episodes where we had the Jesus blow up doll. Do you recall the Jesus blow up doll? We had the Jesus blow up doll. But there was also an episode, and I don't know if you were in on it, where there was a song called "Jesus Is a Friend of Mine." Do you recall? Do you remember this show?
Yeah,
remember this show? Now, doing my due diligence here for the program and my extensive creep search research, I have found something that I want to play for you right now, G-Dub. And this is an upgraded version of the "Jesus Is a Friend of Mine." And here you go. Listen to this, okay? This is the remix. Wait, that's not a good copy of it. Let me play this one. That was a shitty copy. I'm sorry, everybody. Let me see if this is a better one. Okay, ready? Here we go. No. We don't want... Yeah, here we go. Listen.
My ever friend is Jesus. Jesus is the friend Satan is a friend of mine. Satan is my homie. Satan is a friend. I have a friend of Satan. Satan is a mate. Satan is a dude. Satan is a friend of mine. He taught me to deal drugs, my life as it should be. He taught me how to stab someone when people laugh at me. I've had girls before, and I can tell you that. He taught me not to take the girls who flat. Satan is my homie. Satan is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Satan. Satan is a mate. Satan is a dude. Satan is a He taught me how to steal and how to save my ass. He taught me how to bribe a cop and not going to class. Don't sleep with your girl, that is gay and lame. Rape some sluts to worship Satan's name. Satan is my homie. Satan is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Satan. Satan is a mate. Satan is a dude. Satan is a friend of mine.
Okay. All right. What do you think about Satan as a friend of mine?
That's fucking great.
I need to get the lyrics. I need to get the official lyrics to that. I would love to remaster that. I would love to go and do my own version of it with like real music, not that fucking lame fucking old shit, man. Everybody, if you're a musician out there, you want to do Satan as a friend, I'm down for doing the real, like, the vocals on that shit. Fuck yeah. Satan is a friend of mine. Satan is a friend of mine. I would do like Rob Zombie style, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I'd do it like Satan is a friend of mine. Like those fucking bags did.
Or like country music, like a country western song.
Fucking awesome. But no, so tell me more about the Satanic Temple stuff. I appreciate them. I do. I follow them on YouTube. Everybody, I encourage you to follow them on YouTube. If only, okay, even if you're all like holy and you don't want to think about all that bad, all the naughty things that are out there, at least just open your mind just for a split second, okay? There's other things. There are other people out there that think different than you. You can kind of like even try to understand them. It's fucking amazing. So give it a try. Give it a shot, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, I think for people I don't know about it, the important thing to know about the Satanic Temple is they don't actually worship Satan.
No, there's no Satan worship that goes on. It's a name. It's a bunch of shit. I don't. That's the thing I find the funniest about all of this crap. Okay, above my desk, I have 666. Above me right now. Okay, guess what? I'm not freaking out by it. It's a fucking number. Anybody believes that bullshit has got a fucking screw loose. Okay, and my parents have not come in here since I put the 666 light in, and I can only imagine their face when they come into my office now because they're so. I don't know. I can't even describe the thoughts that I have, because for the most part, when you are a Christian person, it gives you like a license to be an asshole. A little bit.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There are some good people out there who are religious and church going. Okay, I'm not saying there's not.
And then there's Baptists.
Right. Yeah. Yes, that is true. And it's very weird to me that the most Christian of Christian people are assholes sometimes, if not the majority of the time. There was a story recently, and I think you can do a Goog on this, everybody. Googie. Do some Googie Hauser MD. There's a story about how when you narrow it down, the people who are involved with the Satanic Temple are way more Christian-like than you could possibly ever try to be.
Right.
There's a story there, and I'll link it to on 8hole.com. I'll put it up on 8hole.com. Everybody can check it out. And it's true. It's true. It's like they list it out. They totally run it, narrow it down that, yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's shift.
Yeah, here's this. I just found this.
I want to talk about boobies.
All right, let's talk about boobies.
Wait a minute. I need to find a quote. I have a quote here. I want to say. Wait a minute. How come I don't have any music? Where's my fucking music?
I want to talk about vaginas.
There we go. That's what I want to talk about. We're down to our last 4 minutes of the program. 3 minutes of the program here on the show. I wanted to tell everybody this week. Hottie of the week. We didn't pick one out. We had a dead one. Should we just continue and tribute her?
Or find more dead hot. Let's have dead hotties of the week.
I'm gonna go with Pamela Anderson. She's gonna be dead soon, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I think we should just stick with our dead hottie of the week. Her name is Katie May. She was like queen of Snapchat. She was, she was pretty hot. She was great stuff.
Now she's cold.
Now here's the thing that's most shocking about Katie May. First of all, two things that's shocking. She's in her 30s. Who the fuck picks a hottie that's in her goddamn 30s? Okay. That's the first thing that's shocking. The second thing that's shocking is the fact that she had a 7-year-old. Oh my God. We picked a hottie with a fucking kid? What the hell is wrong with us? We are fucking idiots.
Getting old, man.
I know. What the fuck is our problem? Today, I want to tell you, I want to wrap this show up. We got like 2 minutes left of the program. I'm going to wrap this show up with a story about my lunch today, okay? Because we're trying to set up a segment called Breastaurants. Now, breastaurants are when you go out to eat and you notice a chick has nice big boobies and titties or a nice butt, whatever. But we're calling it Breastaurants, okay? So I go to Brooklyn Boys today, and our normal waitress there, this Brooklyn kind of, she's got an accent and everything. She comes over, she brings me a little box for my pizza, my leftover pizzas, right? And I'm like, what's the deal? You didn't bring a big box to put in. So she's trying to cram my little pizza in her little box, right? And she goes, I brought the little box. Usually people don't complain. Oh my God, I popped a boner right there, man. I popped bonage. G-Dub, I popped a bonage. I don't like when I pop bonage. Well, wait a minute. I kind of do. I kind of like when I pop bonage. I think it's a good thing to do.
Speaking of restaurants, have you ever been to Twin Peaks?
No, where's this?
I don't know if you have on you, but man, it's like that's Hooter style, man. They encourage their ladies to wear as little as possible.
I've done the old tilted kilt and the hoots, and that's about it. You got any final words for the fans and friends, man? Give everybody
restaurants. Do some creep search on your local restaurant.
Restaurants. Everybody, I'm the Kid AG. This is the Going Deep Show. We thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit us up at 8hole.com. Also, thegds.com. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, everybody. We'll see you soon. Chill to the next one. Fuck mates. Oh my God, Jesus is a friend of mine.
That is fucking good.
I think I'm good for the night, man. 2 and done. I think J
Yeah.
Mac. I think Jay is going to be coming on tomorrow. I want to play some clips for you, G Dubs, so you can be prepared of your own soundboard. Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
If I ask G Dub, how was you and your old lady? Now you've been married for a while. How was sex?
Pretty much we did missionary. She was on top for a while. I got a little blowjob for a while.
Is your old lady still got a nice little puss?
She had a nice tight little pussy.
Tonight when you drink too much, how's it gonna go?
Me personally, I've been blackout drunk and unable to have sex.
Is your girl's vagina still pretty tight, even though you have your big wang in her?
No more than 2-finger gal.
The first time you fucked her, what did she think?
I was like, if this bitch doesn't scream for orgasm, she's gonna scream in pain. Like,
this one's called The Neighborhood, and I have no idea why.
there goes the neighborhood.
Oh, there you go.
I pounded away on her for a very long time. While I bagged a young one.
G-Dub, if you get off or if she gets if she doesn't get off, what do you care?
I could give a fuck less. Like, I got what I wanted.
Oh my God.
Yeah, hey, you never know.
Now, these are my favorite ones here. I have like a 6-pack here. Listen to this shit.
I was fucking her so hard, like as hard as I possibly fucking could. Oh, I was trying to hurt this bitch. I was just like really trying to pound away on this girl. Like, I started getting a cramp in my leg, and I just kept fucking pounding. If you get a leg cramp, you just got to keep pounding away, Al. I was a man on a mission.
Now, I also the other thing too is I have like some other. No, some of the stuff is out of context. I will colorize. Like if you looked at the soundboard, it's very color coded and everything. So I was talking about like people like this old hag dancing at the fucking shot and shell, right? And here's what you said.
Can you see the crabs flying off her while she's shaking her thing?
Okay, now this is a great quote. After you found out Wally was bagging your sister.
I found out Wally fucked my sister live on the Going Deep show. You know?
You don't get much more live than that.
Oh God. Now I also have complete laugh tracks of you, okay? There's like 6 different laugh tracks, ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I have G-Dub's laugh tracks, complete laugh track.
Good call, Al. Wow. Yeah. That'd be awesome. I'm pretty sure I've done it before. Oh, shit. Whatever. Okay.
It's fucking amazing. It's good shit, man.
Oh, yeah, that was good shit.
All right, bro, I'm going to let you rock and rolling, man.
Yeah, it's time to drink some bourbon by the fire, I think.
Absolutely.
All right,
Okay.
homie, I'll talk to you later.
Later, bro. Bye.